Hello guys and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we're doing kind of a little mix of styles in, I think it's Terratosa? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten the name of the world. It's the My Wedding Stories world. And I've never built in this world before because I just got it for Christmas. My sweet brother totally set me up. And I had realized, like I had a moment all of a sudden where I was like, oh my gosh, I've never built in this world and I've heard it's really pretty. And so I went in because I haven't played much with My Wedding Stories because I've been loving the build supplies and stuff, but I haven't done a lot of gameplay lately, and so I haven't had Sims get married. And so I came in, I was like, I'm gonna really look at this world and really enjoy it. And I was playing on this lot, which is possibly one of my favorite lots now. It's so pretty in the view. And so it kind of inspired this actually a little bit more like maybe Spanish Mediterranean house, which I think this is supposed to be a little bit more of a Greek Isle, which is kind of like yes and no. Like there's distinct differences and I did not nail them. And so it's kind of a mix of a house. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out really, really cute. I really like the style of it. I will tell you the screenshots got a little bit janked up and I didn't notice it until just now, and unfortunately I'm actually recording this voiceover on a different setup than the save is on, so I won't be able to fix it until I get back. But the house is complete. The screenshots, just because sometimes tab makes things disappear. In a couple of the screenshots there's like a chair missing or like a beam missing or things like that. But I really had a lot of fun putting this together. There's a lot of little details. I set it up in my head. The story was that this is an Airbnb type situation. So it's not super personalized. It's meant to be more like a place you could come bring your sim for vacation. Like a vacation lot would be really good. So there's like no TV. There's no laptop. There's like places you could have a laptop because there's an island. But there's like a little reading nook. It's very much set up to be like a home base for a vacationer who's out to enjoy the world and just needs like a little place to stay. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, pretty tiny. I think it would be good. It's probably super expensive. I didn't even look. It would be kind of a fun, maybe not a starter home, but like, you know, your family's like second home before they have kids or something like that. And you could easily like bump out the back and get a second bedroom. But it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath at this point. A little living room, tiny little dining nook, and really cute in my opinion. I'm not being very humble here, but a very cute but small kitchen. And then there's an outdoor barbecue and like party space, because I figure if you're on a beautiful Mediterranean island like this, you 110% are hanging out outside. Also, I don't know how I never noticed them before, but I found the wooden beams from, I believe they're Cottage Living, and I went a little nuts, and I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know how I didn't know those existed in the game, and I honestly don't know what prompted me to see them this time, but I went a little crazy with them. They may be one of my new favorite build items, because the thing that always throws me off in The Sims is the white roofs, because sometimes you'll build like the super dark, moody place, and it's like really cool, and then like if you take the screenshots from the wrong angle, you have this bright white ceiling, right? And so the beams really helped with that in this house as kind of a way to break that up, because I wanted it to look a little bit more like handcrafted, you know, a little bit older style house. And I really like the front porch too. It was kind of based off a house that is actually in my town that's kind of this weird, interesting mix, with the front porch being very square but the rest of the house being a little bit more cottage style in the roofing. And I have never actually been inside this house. I've just driven by it, so I kind of based the shape off and then went inside and was like, I have no idea how to lay this out. So the layout is what I would imagine maybe this house looks like. I don't know, but also it's The Sims, so the layout, you know, could be completely different, because they don't, like in the real world, we don't necessarily build on a grid as wide as this. We do theoretically build on measurements that could be broken down into a grid, but we don't build on like a meter wide grid necessarily. But I can hear my voice starting to go, and I unfortunately have to leave here in a few, so I'm going to leave you here. I hope you enjoy this build. I had so much fun doing it. This was supposed to be one of those quick, like, over my lunch builds, and it ended up taking a lot longer because I got really into it and was really enjoying it and trying to make it work. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling loved, and if you're not feeling loved, please know that I love you, and I'm glad you exist, and I'm glad you're here to hang out with us, and I'm really glad you get to put this house in your world potentially, because like I said, I'm maybe more than a little proud and stuck up about it. So, but you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to y'all very soon.